welcome to my channel. I appreciate you taking time to view my video. Tonight I'm going to show you how to paint an aqua flower on this little ice cream dish. So adorable. Wouldn't that make a cute gift idea for the holidays? Make a set of these for someone special. Maybe include a gift certificate to your favorite ice cream store. Add some spoons, or do sprinkles and all that kind of goodness, toppings and such for them to maybe just eat at home. Just a thought. Alright, so what I'm going to do today is use a number 10 and a number 12 flat brush. Both of these are plaid one-stroke brushes. And then the 1/4 inch Scruffy brush. Colors I'm using are Aqua, warm white, gold, which is metallic, Thicket, happy green, and moon yellow. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to use the number 12 for the actual flower, and I am double loading it. Now also, just to add to this, I did already clean the glass. That is very important before you start painting, is to make sure that you've washed the glass with soap and water. And if you want to add another step and take a rag, whatnot, and wipe off the outside of the glass with rubbing alcohol, that would be awesome as well. Just helps the paint stick better. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a few little starter strokes here, and I'm just going to wiggle my brush up and down to create this design. And then I'm going to come over here and do the same thing. I'm going to just wiggle it and bring it back. It's funny how different this color looks on camera. Alright, and I'm going to do the same thing over here, just kind of wiggling it and bringing it back. This one I'm going to use as an open flower. You can make it 5 or 6 petals. It doesn't matter. It's just pretty much a made up flower. Alright, so then I'm going to come over here next to it and start doing the same thing. Maybe even a little bit smaller version. I wanted to go over this again because it looked like it had a little bit of an opening. And then just do it like that. And then I'm going to come this direction and wiggle it into there. Now I too feel like this one needs to be gone over again, and that's perfectly fine. I like to have mine be more opaque as opposed to them being clear. Okay. Or transparent, I should say. That's the proper wording. Now on something like this, if you wanted to come in and maybe even add another layer to at the bottom, you can do that. Like I said, this is just pretty much made up, so however you want to do it is fine. You can go all the way around the glass, just do one side of it. For this video, I'm going to just do part of it. I'm trying to keep my fingers out of the paint. And if you've watched me in the past, you know that sometimes I have a little bit of a problem with that. Alright, so then I'm going to come back here on this and just pull it down like that. Do it again because I have a little bit of a opening there. And then I'm going to do another petal. I'm just going to bring it down, bring it up. They're kind of cute. And then do basically the same thing, just bring it down like that. And you have a different style on both sides of the open one. Alright, so then the next thing I'm going to do is take the yellow that I have and put it with a little bit of the warm white, and then just tap it in the center here Now when you're doing centers, you can just leave them very simple. This one I'm just tapping in. I'm not trying to get any specific type of a design out of it. I'm just tapping it. You can do that, just leave it. You can take another brush and do lines from it. You can do dots, however you want to do it. Just, you know, that's pretty much it. So then on this one I'm going to tap a little bit of a center in because I feel like this would be a spot that would be the center. So I'm just tapping it in. I'm going to add a little bit more of the white to it. Just tippy tap, tippy tap, tippy tap, tap. Alright, you got that? And then I'm going to use my Thicket and the Happy Yellow, if I can get this brush to move. Kind of stiff, but use the smaller one. I guess I'm trying to loosen it up a little bit. And then come in, put my little, I don't know what to call my little, not vines, but little stems in. And then I can come over here. If I want, I can go this direction and make it look like the leaf is coming from the bigger flower. Pull it like that. And it's kind of even here, so I'm just going to pull it over here and then just keep tapping it. If you got a good flow, you can keep wiggling it. Sometimes to create the coverage that I want, I have to kind of lift it and pat it. It's still not as thick as I'd probably like to see it, but it's fine. It's fine for the purpose of the video. Alright, then I can go over here and maybe take this, and you can dry it if you want, because you realize that the paint is going to mix because it's not dry. And then wiggle another petal there. Like I said, it just depends on the paint itself, how you have to construct the leaf. With this, I'm just basically, I can wiggle it a little bit, but I'm basically touching and then going on and doing it just because I'm trying to keep it as opaque as I can get it, and a lot of times that's the best way for me to do it so that the paint doesn't pull off. Now here I have a little bit more room. I can do like that. I can create one of these other kind of, oh, it didn't do it very well because this brush is a little bit stiffer than what I like to use. Let's try this again. Wasn't actually what I wanted, but we'll take it. And you can go over these if you want it to be more opaque. Like I said, this is just a design idea, something quick that you can do, make a fun gift for someone. Yeah, get this off here a little bit. And I'm going to come in here, try to add another leaf this direction, up a little higher. And I've got a little bit of that aqua in this, which is fine. Like I said, having an extra color in your mixed in is perfectly fine. You can do 2 or 3 colors. You don't have to just do, you're not limited to 2. Definitely not limited to 2. And if you've seen any of my other videos, you know that I love leaves. So I could get a little crazy with them. I definitely could get crazy with them. And then if you want, just to keep it simple, go through and add some of just the basic one-stroke leaves. Now when you're doing this too, if you find that you don't like to worry about whether or not the color's going to run because the paint is not dry, you're more than welcome to either give it some drying time or hit it with a heat gun or hair dryer. Either one is perfectly fine. So like on these, I'm just kind of going this direction, putting that in there, just doing filler flowers because I think that filler leaves, excuse me, I always do that, I don't know why. It just gives it more, I don't know, the fillers I think just make it look a little nicer. That's why I tend to do them a lot. And see I have a little bit of that green there. Like I said, it doesn't bother me, but if it bothers you that it has that, then dry it. Give it some drying time, hit it with that heat gun, hit it with that hair dryer, hit it with some extra drying time. If you don't have any of those items to use, perfectly fine. Alright, I might just add a little bit more down here leaf-wise. And of course you can always add more flowers, different flowers to this. Eventually I will get to the point where I'm showing you how to set up designs with more than one flower, but right now I'm just trying to focus on one flower designs just to keep it simple. Alright, so here you go. Cute little dish. Like I said, add some spoons, napkins, ice cream toppings, whatnot, and you've got a nice gift for the holiday. Very inexpensive, but still nice touch, personal touch because you hand painted it, and it's pretty. I think at least. Alright, so remember, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Please share with your family and friends using that share button underneath the video. I would certainly appreciate it. And until the next video, you have a good one. See ya then.